Hey guys, JC Smith here. No, I'm not building a dance floor, okay? This is going to be my work platform to do my ceiling. I've been thinking about this ceiling forever. You guys know this. I've been talking about it. And every time I talk about it, there is a lot of work to be done. That's 12 foot 9 is what it is to the bottom of them trusses. 12 foot 9 to 12 foot 7, depending on what kind of mood the guy was in the day that he poured the concrete, because it's poured in like 15 different pours. It's really pretty crappy. But anyhow, so we're going to build this platform. I built it out of 2x4s, 16 on center, as you can see my chalk lines here in the OSB. 16 on center, screwed together with 3-inch long deck screws, or 3.5, whatever they are. And then I have some runners down the middle as guides for my forks. I have fork extensions on there, and I'm going to drill a hole in here and here to keep them fork extensions from moving. I'll put a couple lag bolts in there. I've got safety rail going up all the way around, and I have a really, what I hope works out to be a really neat idea. So let me get to work and let me start getting this thing done. Trust me guys, I have safety in mind doing this. So before you send the safety police on me in the comments, just wait and see what I got. It should work out pretty well. The reason I have to do this is I have to do all this work myself. Okay, I'm going to be up there by myself. I'm going to have to get back down, move a tow motor, and rather than set up a bunch of walk boards and have to constantly move them, I thought, what better way than an 8x8? Now, if that tow motor deems itself to be too little, it's good for 4,000 pounds, and I know there's going to be a lot of, yeah, but that's on the forks. I get it. Okay, I got some ideas in mind that, being that we're 8 foot out here and not 40 inches, at 40 inches, the end of the forks, that thing's good for 3,300 pounds still. So I have some things in mind that'll make this pretty good. Now, that being said, I'm going to tell you this because I don't want anybody doing what I'm doing. This is entertainment. This isn't instructional. Don't do this. This is just, you're watching this dumb guy do some dumb stuff to get some dumb work done. You notice the term here, dumb, dumb, dumb. Don't do it. Find your own way. Be safe. If it's not safe for you, hire a company to do it. Okay? Now, let me get on to building my little death trap. Okay, the boxing ring is going. We're getting closer. Alright, so our uprights here, what I've done is these are 92 5/8 studs that I cut exactly in half. And the reason I went exactly in half is because everything we're using here, I will unscrew and we'll use it again. Once we get this wall insulated and the steel siding on, we're going to put a 4-foot loft coming off this wall this way, all the way down the wall. So now these are already ready to cut. We'll be able to reuse all this 3/4 ton groove OSB. So we'll reuse that. So everything I'm doing is in efforts to make it much easier right now, but still be able to take all that material and build what I need over there. So the just under $200 and all this material, but that would be the 3/4 OSB and the 1/2-inch OSB and everything. And I think I had the screws. I didn't buy the long screws. I did buy the shorter screws to run through here. I didn't use 3-inch on there. I was afraid I'd run out of 3-inch. So anyway, so that's where we're at. That's where we're going. But you get the idea of what we're doing with the railing here. So let me get back at it. Okay, so it is not a boxing ring now. What is it?
A pig pen.
It's a pig pen. Not really. Okay, so there's my top rail. And maybe now it'll make a little bit more sense. We put these OSB boards around the bottom for 2 reasons. One, it stiffens up the side bracing, this rail that we made. And 2 is I put my tools in there and they're not falling off. Okay? And it makes somebody else feel better if she has to get up there. You notice there is not one in the back. That's on purpose. We're not doing that. Because when we put this in where we're going, I need to have access to get up in here from either side, and the ladder will fit here. So that's how we're getting in and out. That way, whichever corner of the building we're working in, we have access to get in. So now, everything on this is cut in a way to be reused later. The OSB on the sides are cut to 16-inch height, okay, or width, depending on how you look at it. And those will become shelves later on. So everything you're seeing here is cut to be reused later. And like I told you, we're going to put a loft above there. Well, once we build the loft, I'm going to put shelves going basically perpendicular to the wall coming out this way. So that'll have storage on both sides of the shelf, front to back with an aisle in them. So that's the plan there. So now, oh yeah, the strap. So this is our strap that we've put to hold the back end down. So next thing we need to do is lift this up, get underneath it, and get it secured to where we're comfortable that it won't tip or anything like that. And that's where this is going to come in, plus the adding of the lumber down through. We're going to screw, we're basically going to sandwich the forks between the deck and another piece of lumber and screw it together so it can't come loose. And then also, once we're up in the air, if it's less than pleasing to somebody, we'll add some 2x4s out here from here to the ground once it's in the air and screw them in, so it'll take care of any cattywampus, whatever we got going on, you know. But now maybe you can understand. Once we get this done, I'll show you my plan over these motors and stuff so you can see how it'll work. So let's get it up in the air. Okay, so now you get an idea of, can you see up here? You get an idea of where we're going and what it's going to do. So it'll give us a nice big working platform. So, alright, let me get the bottom sandwiched in here, and come in here, I'll show you this. These fork extensions come out to this one. So we're going to shove this back as far as we can and drill a hole here. Probably 1 or 2 holes in each one, and we'll lag bolt it to the fork extensions, so that it doesn't move as much as it could. Because I don't really care about the end of this as far as strength more than moving back and forth. So, alright, let's get that done. Okay, so there it is. We got our forks encapsulated, just like a regular skid. They're screwed into here. So that's got them from moving. We did that 3 times. Right here, right here, right here. And then we added that strap that you guys saw. So check out this really cool idea. This is a welding C-clamp. And somebody said, why don't we just clamp it with all them clamps that you just bought? Now I just wonder who came up with that idea. Was it you?
Yeah, once in a while I have a good idea.
Okay, so I'm going to get a ladder. I'm going to climb up there and I'm going to move around. We're going to see how much it moves and wobbles and all that stuff. Okay, so the dilemma is when I get this into the corner, I can't have legs. So what I've decided to do is take and put a 2x4 or a 2x6. I think I got a 2x6 laying around that I'll just temporarily screw from post to post, all right? And then when I come in with the platform, I can bring it over and kind of not rest the weight, but just stop it from twisting up on that board. So that'll give us a little more stability, because I can't drop a leg back over here. Now out here in the open, I'll put legs on. Once we get out here in the open, you know, I'll just go ahead and I'll add a couple 2x4s for legs. And I think that'll take care of it. But around the edges, I can't do it. So like I said, I think I'm just going to take a 2x6 or a couple 2x4s and just screw it from this one to this one, because all I need to do is take this out of it. It's holding the weight okay, which is great. So I think it's going to work out okay. Alright, today's trivia question. What do you get when you mix this guy talking about what he's doing and getting excited about finally making some progress on his building with his wife in the background, you know, over here saying, hey, let's go get some lunch? What do you think you get then? What you end up with is this guy forgetting to turn the key off on the tow motor and killing the battery. That's what you get when you mix this guy thinking about lunch. He forgets about everything else. and you come back to a dead battery. So I can't really do anything until battery charges up, but the decision is we are going to add a couple legs out here. And anyway, so we're gonna add a couple safeties back here, safety legs, just to make everybody happy. I don't think it's really necessary, but then again, what's it gonna hurt? I got plenty of lumber. So that's what we're gonna do. And that's it for this one. We're done with the Redneck propane powered scaffold. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave you on that. If you like what we're doing, give us that thumbs up. We do appreciate it. Leave your comments down below, and if you haven't already and you want to hit that subscribe button, hit it. We should have some pretty interesting projects coming around. So, alright guys, we will catch you on the next one. And there you have it. My version of a rolling scaffold. Alright guys, time for me to get to work.